Brothers and sisters, I had the pleasure to go visit the site where the first Commandment Keepers Ethiopian Hebrew congregation was located. And I also had the pleasure to visit the second historic site that was located at 1 West 123rd Street in Harlem, New York City. I was helped out by Sister Khaya Baker, who gave a brief tour in history about Commandment Keepers. I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed this video. Shalom, shalom.
That this not this actual property, but this space was the one of the first locations of Commandment Keepers Pillow. This is where this space here.
83 and 81. What street is this?
129th, right?
129th.
Yeah, and Lenox Avenue.
128.
128th and Lenox Avenue.
Okay.
So this is where this space here, this building that you see now is old, it's new. It's about like 15, maybe 20 years old, if that.
Right.
So prior to that, this is where he ordained many of the early rabbis. Rabbi Smalls, even himself, Rabbi Ford used to come here.
Oh, okay.
All of them.
So this used to be really one building.
One building, and they split it into two. So this is the actual space that the building was in.
Right.
The whole space.
So this is basically originally where he ordained the rabbis?
Yeah. Yeah, this is where the synagogue was. The first Commandment Keepers was here.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Rabbi Yohanan of blessed memory, the building that we're about to go to next, was actually the person who located that property for us.
Right.
For Commandment Keepers. That's where we're going to go next.
Okay. This was a huge building.
Yeah. So now you see, right? And it's going all the
This
way.
is a huge building, not was a huge building.
It is. And it's going all the way to
Third
the...
floor used to be Rabbi Matthews and his wife floor.
You guys had like a big hall in here also?
Yeah, this whole thing was the sanctuary.
The second floor?
Yeah. Yeah. What's the second?
Second, right.
Yeah.
And the main floor was what?
Right here, the lobby.
lobby.
So the
Rabbi
rabbis,
Matthews' office.
well, the rabbis used to on the other side.
Yeah. Down here was the office.
Right.
The main part where you walk in is the lobby.
Right.
To your right was Rabbi's office,
Right.
where the men used to sit, because the men and women sat separately
Right.
to eat. So the men sat in this room here, this first room, and then next to it was Rabbi's office. To your left, on this side, on the two rooms were where the women used to sit,
Right.
and down to the far end was the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Right. The second level up here was where the sanctuary is, what used to be, and then we had
Floor.
the second floor, the whole entire second floor, and then they had like a back room where if you came overnight and you wanted to sleep, you can stay in that area. The third level also was a reception area.
Wow.
The
That's how the elevator is?
yeah, it's the elevator. Yeah. Now it is. Yes, it is.
Back then it wasn't?
Not when I was born, but during their time it was, especially if you had elderly.
Okay.
So they did have an elevator. So the third floor again was a reception area and another kitchen.
Right.
And then the fourth and fifth floor were different rooms for people if you wanted to stay over or whatever. They have classes. People who came visiting, they had classes in them for the youth, for the men. And on the very top here, it's a rooftop where you can go out. And sometimes we would sit out there and eat because another kitchen. So it was two kitchens.
Wow.
Here. So, but yeah, now you can see from the first building. During that time, they got that built into this, why it was a tragic loss within the community. So you have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flights.
Right in the middle, right?
Yes,
there?
it used to be, yeah.
This was the function of the synagogue where the Torah and stuff was at.
Right.
Right here, the sanctuary.
You can
Yes.
see the chandeliers still there. You can see
Yeah. You see how the ceilings is? That's how the ceilings was.
Right,
How
yeah,
beautiful the
that's the
ceilings are.
Right.
Those are the original ceilings. And he had the Star Davids and stuff painted on the windows.
He painted
But
himself.
he painted himself, which stayed for years to paint.
Who, Rabbi Matthews?
Matthews, yes.
And he had the door that he made. He did all the artwork. He did all the artwork that used to be in here. Yeah, he did all the artwork. They took down the sign
Right.
and everything. And Now you can see for any functions, we used to block off the street. We go to Mark Morris Park. Used to be Mark Morris Park, it's Marcus Garvey Park now. Have functions there. Sukkot, beautiful. We used to be out here and everything.
Build a tent all around here.
Yeah, yes, beautiful. Have everything on the fence. Everything.
And the whole community knew y'all.
Oh, definitely. Anything that happens here, they still tell us, you know.
I could see why this is a great loss.
Yeah.
It's a nice.
And it was
building.
paid off.
Fully paid
for it, everything. Fully paid for. So, and they did it in a time where, you know, black people were still trying to sit on the front of the bus, you know, have rights, was second-class citizens, and they were able to purchase a building like this. Of this magnitude.
It's big and it's
Buy
nice.
it, yeah. So they, you know, we had this building here. We had the original YEHUDAH where we'll be going to next. So imagine, had these 3 synagogues in Harlem in the 20s and 30s and 40s.
Yes.